everyone, my name is Abby. I like to read, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I plan to read in the month of November. So it is November. I am way behind on filming my videos. I have not yet filmed my September and October wrap-ups, so that will be coming next. So some of these books might not make a whole lot of sense because you haven't discovered that I've read the first few books in the series, but nevertheless, let's get started with the 8 books that I plan to read in the month of November. So I'm going to start with this one. This is A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the 3rd book in the Flesh and Fire series. It was a trilogy. I think there's going to be a 4th book. I hope so. It was not concluded in this book at all. Oh, also, I may or may not have already read this book. This book came out October 31st. I ordered it right then, and I finished it maybe yesterday or the day before, and it was really good. I loved it, but you'll hear more of my thoughts in my November wrap-up. Next, this is a book that I originally planned to read in October. I started it but didn't finish it, and that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Yeah, I just didn't finish it in October, so I am continuing on putting it into my November TBR. I am currently 93 pages in. So in October, 2 of the books that were my mystery TBR jar books were Girls of Paper and Fire and Girls of... what's the second book called? Storm and Shadow. The 3rd book is Girls of Fate and Fury by Natasha Ngan. I have started it. I'm only 29 pages in, but I plan to read this in November. The 4th book I'm also currently reading. I just started this today, and that is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. And I basically want to read this month because of the movie coming out, I think November 17th. I've heard that it's not as good as the original Hunger Game trilogy, but I don't know. The movie trailer looked interesting. I think that's the only reason why I'm reading it. I think if the movie wasn't coming out, I probably wouldn't have read it, but it is, so here we are. The next book I plan to read is A Shadow Crown by Melissa Blair. This is the 2nd book in the Halfling saga. The 1st book is A Broken Blade. I read this a few months ago and really enjoyed it, so I picked this up and I'm excited to read this one. The 6th book I am so excited for, and that is 4th Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I've heard this everywhere. I've heard so many things about it. I think the 2nd book either just came out or is coming out later this month. I've heard so many things and I want to know what the hype is about. And I think I heard somewhere that there's going to be a TV show. I don't know if that's true. Don't quote me on that. But I heard that somewhere. And I want to read it. Dragons. It's, I think, more like new adult, and I am excited. The 7th book is Rising Dawn by Beck Michaels. This is the 4th book in the Guardians of the Maiden series. I plan to read this book on audio, and it comes out November 7th. So it's currently November 5th. I've got to wait 2 days, then I will download it and start listening to that book. Okay, so those are all of my planned books. So next I have my TBR jar, and I think I'm only going to do 1 book this month. The last 2 months I've done 3, and I stressed to finish them. So we're gonna try 1, and that is The Knife of Never Letting Go. Okay, so the TBR jar book of this month is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I originally bought these books. I bought all 3 actually. I bought the whole trilogy, and I bought these after I saw the movie. I really liked the movie with Tom Holland and I don't remember her name. She was in Star Wars, but I really liked the movie. So I was like, yeah, I'll get the book. And I like these covers. I think these are updated covers, but they're really cool. It has this like shimmery background. And the premise was really cool, which, yeah, so they can hear thoughts, and I think there's like no women in this society. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. Alright, so that is it for my November TBR. I'm keeping it kind of a light month. I've got 8 books on my list, and yeah, I hope I get to all of them. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you've read any of these books, subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. The first book is a Bloken. Nope, not Bloken. The Knife of Deadlit. Ah!